Don't play with her, don't be dishonest. Ay. Still not understanding this logic. Hey, I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let up. I wanna give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Somebody gotta step up and let somebody so I'm next up. Be damned if I let them catch up. It's easy to see that you're fitter. I am on a whole nother level. Girl, he only you over cause you let him. Girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any ever. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds me together. Lately you say he been killing the vibe. Gotta be sick of this guy. Pull up skirt, get in the right. Left hand is steering, the other is gripping your thigh.
This is Wayzata's #1 news with Kelsey Deering and Molly Laughlin. Maggie Reese has the sports. Kai Christensen with your arts and entertainment updates. And news with Amy Wingett. Lauren Leesburg has your daily forecast. This is Wayzata Newsbreak.
Good morning, Wayzata, and happy Friday. Today is September 15th, and I'm Molly Laughlin.
I'm Kelsey Deering.
And I'm Amy Wingett. Let's get started. An explosive was detonated during rush hour on an underground train in London this morning. According to CNN, there were 23 people injured as well as a timer found on the device, indicating that there was greater damage intended. British authorities are labeling this a terrorist attack. The long search for the hostile gunman that shot an officer on the St. Catherine University campus has come to a close after authorities learned that the gunman does not actually exist. According to Go Minnesota News, 25-year-old security officer Brent Allers allegedly shot himself and went on to blame a non-existent man. He has since been arrested but has yet to be charged. This morning around 6:31 a.m., the Cassini probe sent one last batch of photos to Earth, then plummeted towards Saturn. NASA's $3 million 20-year mission was ended to prevent contaminating oceans of Saturn's moons, which according to Fox 9 News could potentially harbor alien life. Now back to the anchors.
Pictures from Back to Business Days will be handed out before and after school until the 20th. Pictures taken on the 12th will not be available for pickup.
Registration for the PSAT on October 11th is open stop by the CCC in B202 to pick up a free study guide to help you prepare for the exam. Registration deadline for the exam is September 29th.
Over 200 college reps from all over come to the high school to visit with students each year. For a list of the colleges that are visiting, you can check Naviance or the bulletin board by the CCC.
Volunteers are needed September 15th and 16th. Sign up to volunteer at one of the many fall festivals and events happening next weekend. Stop by the Club YES office for more information.
Club Unified students, applications are due today, September 15th. Applications are accepted by email or turn in a paper copy to room C203.
Gender and Sexuality Alliance, a student group for questioning and LGBTQ+ youth, is meeting every Monday after school from 3:20 to 4:10 in room C214. All are welcome. Hey Kelsey, what's going on with sports? Well, girls soccer destroyed the Minnetonka Skippers last night. Senior Marissa Kalkar scored 2 goals, followed by sophomore Samantha Dietrich with another, making the final score 3-0. The girls will compete against Cass and Mandeville tomorrow at 1:30 in the stadium. Boys soccer tied Minnetonka yesterday 2-2. Senior Eric Williams and junior Ethan Wagner each put one in the back of the net. The boys will play East Ridge tomorrow afternoon at 1 at East Ridge High School. Volleyball had a tough loss yesterday against Minnetonka with the final score of 3-0. Both boys and girls cross country will compete in the Metro Invite tomorrow at 10:30 at Round Lake Park. Girls tennis will also play tomorrow in the Edina Invitational at 8:30 at the Edina Community Center. Make sure to wear your red tonight to support the football team as they take on Edina at the Edina Community Center. Good luck to the boys and the rest of the teams playing this weekend. Now back to the anchors.
There will be an informational meeting for future problem solving after school on Monday, September 18th in A249. See Mr. Hanza with questions.
The first Art Club meeting is Tuesday, September 19th in D211 from 3:15 to 4:15. See Mrs. Duenhoger if you have more questions.
Tickets for the homecoming dance are on September 23rd are now on sale for $10 on ePay or at lunch next week. Tickets are $15 at the door.
There will be an informational meeting for mock trial after school on September 21st in A249. See Mr. Hansen A249 or Mr. Trimberger in C321 with questions.
Spaces are open for next summer's trip to Spain on a first-come, first-served basis through September 26th. Get information and applications from Profi Lindahl in A412. Now let's go live to Lauren with weather.
Good morning, Wayzata, and happy Friday. Today will be mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain. It will be 83 degrees at kickoff at 7 for tonight's football game in Edina, and will remain in the low 80s for the entirety of the game. An air quality alert was issued due to ozone until 8 p.m. Friday. This means the air could be unhealthy for those who already have some trouble breathing. Warm, humid conditions keep the ozone closer to the ground instead of floating up to the sky like it normally does. Warm, humid conditions also mean we may have some nasty weather coming our way. Thunderstorms are expected through the night and during the day tomorrow. This means temperatures will cool down Sunday and into the start of next week. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Lauren. On behalf of the Wayzata Technical Crew and Wayzata Newsbreak, I'm Kelsey Deering.
And I'm Molly Laughlin. Now let's see who's turning another year older.
I'm going to teach you how not to procrastinate. Let's say you're sitting in class. Your teacher informs you that there's a test next week, a project due in 3 days, and notes due tomorrow. So you decide to yourself that you'll get started right when you get home. But human nature takes over and you end up distracted all night instead. This is called procrastination, the action of delaying or postponing something. Here are a few tips on how to successfully prevent procrastination. The first thing is to prioritize. Make a to-do list and include the most important items first. Next, break your work up into sections. Work for 30 minutes, then take a 10-minute break. Repeat until you're finished. Eliminate, hide, or shut down distractions. If you find yourself constantly distracted by the same object, ask someone to hide it or hold on to it until you're finished. And lastly, find ways to motivate yourself, whether it be a reward at the end or just knowing you got everything done. Motivation is the key to not procrastinating. Now you have the tips and tools on how not to procrastinate.